Brookelynne and welcome to the channel. If you're new here, thanks so much for stopping by. I make videos twice a week, so on Tuesdays and on Fridays. And if you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for your time, love and support my channel. I'm really hoping you're enjoying my content. So today's video is going to be a March 2020 or 2020 beauty favourites. So let's get started. Now I know about this whole coronavirus situation, the whole pandemic, and I feel really bad for people who have died and who have caught it and who are critically ill. And I want to send my condolences to you and your family, like if you've been affected by this whole virus and the pandemic and whatever way you've been affected to it. I'm really sorry, but the best thing we can do is just to stay positive and keep going. And if you're on a lockdown or a quarantine, keep yourself busy, keep yourself positive. I know it's like a scary time and sometimes it can be hard just to kind of be optimistic, but trust me, it does help. But obviously look after yourself, stay safe, stay inside. If I can speak properly, stay inside as much as you can and only go out if you really need to, but obviously just wash your hands, like just do all the precautions and kind of keep yourself like right, basically, just to avoid you catching it too. But I bet you already know that now, but you don't need me to tell you, but this I might as well put it in there. But I hope you all are staying safe and staying well, and yeah, let's get cracking on this video before I ramble on too much because I talk crap. So the first favourite I have is this fake tan. It's the Skinny Tan Dark Chocolate Whip Mousse, and it is quite dark. Now bear in mind, the colour does come out really dark, which I love. I don't have it on now, if you're wondering. I'm wearing the Bondi Sands Express and Aero Express, like half and half, crazy. But this one comes out darker than what I have on now. It comes out like, I wouldn't say it is as dark as like the MineTan Cherry Turbo Mousse, but it kind of is like bordering on that, like it is quite dark. But when you apply it, bear in mind it is like a wet mousse formula, so it feels quite like wet, like you have a lotion tanner on instead of a mousse tanner on. So if you've got oily skin, you don't really like a really sticky wet tan, I wouldn't recommend this. But if you like a dark tan and you've got kind of drier skin, more mature skin, where like traditional mousses like tend to dry you out more, then I would recommend this. Your light version called milk chocolate, so if you like a more natural kind of medium tan, then go for the milk chocolate. But if you like a dark tan, go for dark. So I have double coated this before, and when I double coated it, it came out quite ultra dark, so really nice ultra dark colour. So similar to the MineTan Cherry and Almond Turbo Mousse and the MineTan Absolute 40. So up there in the darkness. But one coat will give you a dark tan, so if you're like naturally fair like me, well, you're probably looking at me and thinking you're not pale, love. Yeah, if I don't have tan on, I'm white as a ghost. I'm literally NC10 in MAC. Picture that. So if you're like me, like my natural skin tone, and you put this on for one layer, it'll give you dark. Don't be expecting not to dark because it won't give you that, but it'll give you a decently dark colour. But double coat it, so say you put a layer on it. You put a layer of this on, wait 30 minutes and do another layer, you'll get ultra dark. So yeah, it's a really good tan. I think it's about 17 or 18 pounds, so it is a bit dear in the tan price range, but it isn't too bad. I usually have offers on, so it isn't too bad of a price. But I find this runs out quite quickly, not too quick, but it does run out on like the quicker range. But it isn't like, whoa, it's gone, but it's basically like about 5 or 6 applications and you're like, yep, I need to get a new tan. So it does run out quite quick, but not extremely quick. Yes, this tan is really good. A nice good dark tan, and I would definitely recommend it, as I said before, for people who have dry skin. But it's almost gone now, but I've had so many applications, so it's understandable it's almost gone. But I think I've got like 1 application if I'm lucky in this bottle. But yeah, I might get it again, I might not, just depends. But I definitely prefer my MineTan over this, but it's a good tan anyway. The next favourite I have is these Primark PS Gently Does It facial cleanse wipes, and making sure if I have them like way up, but I think I do, yeah I do. So I use these to take off the makeup, so I would literally like use them with my micellar water by Garnier. So I would use 1 wipe with the micellar water just in each corner for each area of my face, and then I would take just a clean wipe with nothing on it and just go over my face again. So what I do is I do corner by corner, so dip my micellar water over each corner, take my forehead makeup off, dip another corner, take like my nose and mouth, like this area off, and then also underneath my chin, and then take another corner from my cheek, and then another corner from my cheek, if I can speak, and then I would just take the excess off like my neck and all, and then I would take some more micellar water onto each corner, like just a corner I'm using, take off my eye makeup, and then just wipe around each corner just to make sure it's all off, and then I usually like dedicate 2 corners for each eye, if it makes sense. But I may do a wee skincare routine at some point and show you how to take the makeup off and how to take care of my skin and stuff like that. It's basically really, really simple. And then take another clean wipe just of no kind of micellar water just to go over my face to make sure I have everything off. So yeah, they're really, really good, and they kind of exfoliate your skin a bit, but more like a gentle exfoliating, and they're 2 for £1, so they're a nice bargain. I'm on to my second pack already. I got 2 for £1 in Primark ages ago, but halfway through my second pack, but I definitely would recommend them. They're really, really good. Next favourite I have is Kiko. It's their Sicilian Notes Full Coverage Foundation, so it's basically their fall or whatever, like their autumn collection foundation. It comes with a wee brush as well, so it's like a wee foundation in a pot, like a cream, like a really, really thick cream foundation. Well, tell a lie, it isn't really, really thick. It's kind of like thick enough, but it isn't like extremely thick where it's like takes ages to blend. It blends in quite well. And I have this in the shade Almond. It's really, really nice. I have it on now mixing with my Revolution Conceal and Hydrate foundation in F10. But because I'm in between tans, my tan's kind of fading a bit, so this one is good for when I'm in between tan. So I have like a medium tan, or more my dark tan is fading, and it's a good everyday foundation. It wouldn't be my ideal for night out because it says full coverage, but it's more natural looking, but you can build it up to full. And that wee brush is handy, but it's dirty as anything. I need to clean up. And I have to still have it in the same box and all, but I'm a dark bird, but we'll just ignore that. But I'm not sure you can get this anymore. I don't think you can. You might be able to get it in like the sale part of Kiko, but if you can't get it, I'm sorry, but it's a really, really good foundation, and I just want to put products I've been loving into this. So if I have any repeats from different months, then I'm sorry, but that's basically what I've been using like throughout the month. To be fair, I haven't been wearing makeup throughout the month of March because of this whole lockdown, and just haven't been bothered to put much on. The early part of March I used makeup quite a bit, and this foundation I would use regularly, but for during the day, like everyday foundation. But throughout the last part of March, didn't wear makeup for weeks, so yeah. Basically stuff I just use. But the favourite I have is this Too Faced Sweetheart Bronzer in Tiki, or no, not Tiki. Keep on calling Tiki, I don't know why I call it Tiki. It's called Sweetheart's Bronzer and Sweet Tea. That's it. This has definitely been the favourites before, but I don't care because I've been loving it all March and basically since I got it. But it's basically like cute packaging, like a mint heart, and it's black at the back, or like dark grey or something like that. And then the bronzer's like 2 different shades, so like a lighter and a darker. This one's more shimmery, this one's more like matte, but it isn't matte by far, just not as shimmery, if that makes sense. And it looks like that. You've definitely seen this in my past favourite videos, but I've just been loving it. I have it on now too. It's just really, really nice. It gives you that kind of natural like sun-kissed glow, and depending on the mood, I would usually mix them together, just light and dark together in a big brush, do my kind of luminous bronzing. Or if I'm in a brush, I would take that big brush but go in the darker area, and then take some on the lighter, or just mix them in, not even bother with contour. But it's good for like a multi-purpose thing, but I wouldn't really use it for like extreme contouring because it is shimmery, but it's good for like giving you a nice kind of natural glow. And it's about £25, but it's a steep price to pay for a bronzer, but it's worth it. Like I've had it since July, and I've still got a whole lot of it left, so it's good. And yeah, enough said about it, I just love it. It's amazing. The next favourite I have, I'll keep it in the boxes because I'm a weirdo, but it is the I Heart Revolution Inspired by Love Marie Curie Highlight, and it's gorgeous. The packaging and everything is gorgeous. It's very similar to the Too Faced Sweethearts Bronzer, like the same kind of heart-shaped packaging. And then this highlights gorgeous, a nice array of kind of bronzy, goldy tones. Also pink, like a light pink highlight in there too. So depending on what tones you pick will depend on your look, but basically it's more like a sun-kissed look. Or you can have like a stream highlight if you pick that gold or that pinky tone. So it's good multi-purpose and a good starter highlighter, and I have it on now, just kind of blend it on with the bronzy tone. So basically loads like the gold and the bronze tone there, like just on my cheekbones. I don't know what's wrong with me, I can't speak today, I'm stuttering like anything. What is going on? But yeah, it's a nice highlight, and I'm not sure if I'll have it, but I definitely have had this in my favourites video before, but like I said before, I don't really care because I've been using it all like March basically. But if you can set your hands on it, I would definitely recommend it. But Revolution do some nice highlights anyway, so if you can't get the hands on it, get the hands. If you can't get your hands on this, then there's definitely some highlights that are similar to that, so you're spoiled for choice. This is the Revolution Highbrow Gel in the shade, I think it's dark or something like that, like a dark brown colour. I have it on now, it gives you more of these kind of natural fluffy-ish brows look, but I have this on and nothing else. It's like basically like one of them Benefit Gimme brows, so it's like that. A nice sweet honey brush, which I love. I hate them big thick brushes that comes with like a brow gel, but I'll even swatch it if I can. So it isn't too dark, but it's like a medium to dark brown colour, so it's good for like the natural on the go brows, but I like it on its own or to set any brow product I have underneath it, but it's just nice. If you can see, my eyebrows are just nice, defined but natural and fluffy looking. Just love it, and it's about £5 from £5 or £6 from Revolution, but it's really nice. It's actually part of their cannabis collection. I know when I read that I was like, what the fuck? But yeah, it's not like the part that gets you high, it's part like it's meant to be like the outer part, CBD or whatever it's called, but it's part of that plant. But it's basically called the chilled collection. That chilled palette looks amazing, so it does, by the way, but that's the collection it's part of, and it's really, really good. The last favourite I have is a lip gloss. It's this W7 Hot Shot Plumping Lip Gloss. I'm not sure what colour it is, but it's basically a corally peach colour. I had it on like at the start of this video, but I got interrupted and I had to do some things, so it's kind of wore off and we'll put some on now. But it's really, really nice. It's like nice and plumping. It isn't too plumping, like, but it does give you a nice kind of plump, but not extreme. And it gives you more of a nice colour too, like a nice kind of corally peach colour to your lips. So you can wear it on its own, or over glosses, not glosses, over lipsticks or whatever you want to wear it, or lip liner or whatever. I have it over top of the Benefit Go-Go tint, just over my lips. As you can see, it gives a nice kind of juicy, plump look. I think it's about £3 or £4 in Semichem or Savers or wherever you can get W7 on their website or something, but it's really, really good, and have other different colours. So they'll have like nudes and like darker colours too, so if you're not too fond of a pink, if you're not too fond of a peach, go for like a nude or something like that, or they'll have a clear if you don't want any kind of colour to your lip gloss, so it's good. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope I didn't ramble on too much, which I do, I always ramble, and I'm a disaster today, like always, but hey ho, what can you do? But stay gorgeous, bye!